different between virtual machine based and session based desktop deployment. Remote desktop session based deployment, the standard. Virtual machine based deployment. Since VMS arrived on the computing scene, they quickly challenged the remote desktop session host solutions such as Citrix, one of the longest used option for shared compute desktop solution, and that offered by Windows, originally known as Terminal Services. Virtual machine, as the name implies, work the same as a actual physical desktop. These virtual machines are files which are created on a storage applicants and servers, which users can log on to from a terminal VM. Users are presented in with a one-on-one VM to the user computer solution. Virtual machine also come with virtual devices and drivers, which allow them to run off resources provided through storage. The experience for the user is much same and allows to use wide range application resources. For the virtual machine, do not change since these are already defined, just physical. A remote desktop session based deployment. The standard environment. Remote desktop session, also known as session based virtualization, has been around quite and longer than virtual desktop, with varying platform from Citrix. The Windows Remote Desktop RDSH is different from virtual machine is that they are not presented to the user in the same way as a virtual machine would run. A virtual machine is essentially a PC hosted on a remote storage. However, a remote desktop is a standard shared user which applications which are presented to the user a limited desktop interference, usually through policy. This is a one-to-many solution where the standard desktop is presented to many users, while physical terminal is used in both instances. A remote desktop does not use any virtual devices such as memory, storage, and CPU. The user experience is very much standard and has much of the same feel as the working of the virtual machine or personal computer. The difference is that remote desktop are only active when a user logs in and via a server running.